Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and... Okay. It's time. I've been saying for several weeks that I want to do this, that I want to work on these, and today, I was actually planning to do it a couple days ago, but finally, I have a need to do this, and the need is I need to do more damage in Challenge the Horde. I'm on the last one, page 5. If you don't know what that is and you're watching this in the distant future, it was a game mode within Save the World where you had to go after wave of husks, and sometimes they got very strong. I need, and in general, I need a better launcher. So currently, my favorite launcher is probably the Noble Launcher. I use the Noble Launcher very much so. It's got energy. Right now, my Noble Launcher has reload speed, fire rate, damage, and damage to afflicted. I'm actually wanting to go to doing this Noble Launcher a double fire rate because the one drawback of the Noble Launcher that many of you might know is that it has a charge time. So it says, heavy weapon, neon, heavy weapon, that fires a wave of piercing energy. Can be fired normally for a narrow half tile wide pulse, or charged for a 1 tile wide or 1.5 tile wide blast. Deals energy damage, which is fairly effective against all types of elemental enemies. It takes about 3 seconds to charge it up, but the wave that you send out is much more effective. And for me personally, I love the Noble Launcher because I use it during my encampment missions, and as if you guys watch me, you know that I do a lot of encampments. My second favorite is the vacuum tube launcher. And what I'm going to do here is, you guys see this line above me right there? We're going to go through each one of these, and I'm going to kind of explain to you guys what I'm thinking and what I'm going to do, and then we're going to do it. My second favorite is the vacuum tube launcher. I've loved this weapon for a very long time. It is an element nature with 10% damage. It's got damage durability, damage to afflicted targets, and causes affliction. I love it. It shoots 3 balls of lightning. There it is. Fires a burst of 3 balls of lightning in a flat trajectory that damages and stuns enemies in a moderate radius. Deals nature damage. Does not consume ammo, but has a very low durability. It's amazing because it will stun anything. So if you are surrounded by a bunch of red eyes, you pop this and at them, and they'll just be like, oh, woozy, and you get a chance to either run away or load up with another weapon or take them out a different way. Love it. And as you guys can see, I have worked on these I have worked on it a little bit. The Dragon's Fury, if you guys are wondering, I don't really enjoy the Dragon's Fury that much. I never did the Roman Candle, but even trying it, if we just look at this weapon, it's at level 58. It's only got a 2000 DPS. When I originally started working on this weapon, I had all of these at 58. All of them were at 58. The reason I took these two to 82 Malachite was once I got into Canny Valley, I had a lot more Malachite, and that's what I use my Malachite for now. Dragon's Fury, even when it was at 58, it was way weaker, much weaker. It fires long-range rockets that create a lingering series of fiery explosions, perfect for denying husks entry into a choke point. Fire damage is effective against nature enemies, but weak against water enemies. It's okay, but with the advent of the quad launcher, much better fire weapon. Much better fire weapon. Let's continue. So we've got next the bazooka, and I know this isn't a really, what's it called? I know this isn't a really fair comparison because some of these are going to be higher level and lower level, but just wait. So we've got the bazooka next. The bazooka is the OG weapon, okay? The bazooka is the first launcher we had. It's got an amazing knockback. It's got great impact. It fires so there we go. Fires long-range rockets that damage and knock back groups of enemies in a moderate radius. Does not consume ammo, but has very low durability. It's an amazing weapon. It's an amazing, fun weapon. It's great. I have 2 of them. We're going to use one of them. This one actually is very well. I'm actually really excited to try out this weapon because it's got double reload speed. And I'm kind of thinking that if it has double reload speed, it's going to be really great. But we'll check it out in a second. Next, we have the... Wait, actually, does it have... Yeah, it's a 1 magazine size. Oh my goodness, that might be the greatest weapon ever. Next, we have the Dam Buster, which is a weapon that I was really hoping on getting during the birthday event, and I finally got it near the end. This is a hydraulic weapon. Fires a powerful rocket with a large concussive shockwave that knocks back enemies, slow to reload. The Dam Buster mine comes with crit damage, durability, energy, 20 damage deflected, and damage dealt with this weapon snares a target for 30% for 6 seconds. Now, as much as I want to keep it energy, I'm actually thinking that this weapon is going to go impact and physical. The reason for this is, as you'll see in a second, it has a very high impact. We have another Dragon's Fury, and I have another Noble Launcher that I got. This Noble Launcher has reload speed, fire rate, damage deflected, and infliction. Wow. Wow. It's exact... Oh, are they all exactly the same? Oh, I didn't know that. And the final weapon we have is the Jacko Launcher. Now, the Jacko Launcher, this is something really good. Actually, we're going to be able to compare this side by side. Is we can compare the Jacko Launcher with the bazooka. No, they are not exactly the same. The bazooka is stronger. It has higher damage, higher headshot damage. The durability is lower in the bazooka though, so the Jacko Launcher has higher durability. The reload time on the bazooka is faster, and the impact on the bazooka is much higher. Everything else is the same. I gotta say this though, the bazooka is awesome, but the Jacko Launcher is so much more fun. It does a crazy, I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to do the sound, but it does a crazy fun sound. It's really fun. It's really awesome. So if we look at it here, the DPS of course is going to be higher in the bazooka, but I'm not going to let that get me down. Now, what I'm going to do here is, believe it or not, I am going to work on one launcher for each attribute. So we have the Noble Launcher as energy. We have the Vacuum Tube Launcher as nature. We're going to have the Jacko Launcher as fire. We're going to have this bazooka as water. And I'm going to have the Dam Buster as impact, as physical. So let's go ahead and start right now. What we're going to do is, so in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to just start by upgrading. Is this the water one? Yes. So we're going to just level these up, okay? Now, granted, please understand this. I am not doing this lightly. Yes, I have over 2 million experience. By the end of this video, my experience is going to go down by 420,000, okay? Sorry, 420 million, okay? It's a lot. So let's go ahead and evolve it. Also, it's important to understand that if you're going to do this, keep an eye on your drops of rain. Drops of rain are going to just fly by. Let's go ahead and keep this. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. It is gonna hurt because it does take 139,250 experience to take a weapon from 0 to 82. So this one has 40 drops of rain. I'm glad that I've been farming drops of rain. Whew. Okay, so let's keep going, and this one is gonna get all the way to. I was gonna take them just to 25, but you know what? Let's just take them to 30. To be fair. Okay, so that one's at 30. Ooh, look at that. Look at the DPS. Look at the DPS on that. That's interesting. The next one we're going to work on is the Dam Buster. So we're going to upgrade this one as well. Oh, this. I've been waiting so long to do this, but man, wow. Okay. Okay. So, this is going to be what, 60 drops of rain each one as well. So we're going to go down 180 drops of rain. I'm glad I already have 2 of these already done. Goodness gracious. All right, here we go. And the reason why I'm not working individually on these weapons is because I really do want to show you guys comparison-wise. We're going to try them all 5 out at the same time against some enemies and see what happens. That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Whoa! All right. The last one is the Jacko Launcher. That's the last one we're going to work on right now. Boop, 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 boop. Evolution. Now, the only thing that is not going to be fair here, and this is something very important, I'm just going to see what they can do originally, all right? For example, like the bazooka, the fact that I wanted to have double reload on it, that's not going to affect its damage. It's like immediate damage output. It is going to affect how fast oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing. But the one thing I'm not going to do, I almost evolved it. I almost evolved the Jacko Launcher. Woo. So there we go. There's my 5 now. There's the high 5. Let's favorite. And no, not you. Favorite you. Favorite you. Favorite you. and favorite you. And actually, I gotta say this, I am surprised, guys. I am actually genuinely surprised. I did not expect the vacuum tube launcher to be at the bottom of this group. Now, why is he at the bottom? Let's see. So the vacuum tube launcher has a damage of 10,181, headshot damage the same, of course. The Noble launcher has a damage of 25,282. Now remember, the vacuum tube launcher is 10,000 per ball of fire, okay, for ball of lightning. So it's going to be 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. So even though you might think, well, the vacuum tube launcher is horrible now, no, it's each boom, okay, it's each one. The Jackal launcher is sitting in third place with 23,476, even though it has less damage than the Noble launcher. Why is it higher up? Is it because of your DPS? Yes, your DPS is just slightly higher. Okay, and remember, that's why the vacuum tube launcher has much higher DPS, because it does have the 3 shots. The Dam Buster is coming in at 23,787, just slightly over the DPS of the vacuum tube launcher, and it's got 31,000 damage. And finally, the Bazooka, the OG, 28,172 damage with a DPS of 21,129. Okay, so the one thing I want to look at now, the one thing I want to pay attention to right now is this. Check it out. On the main page, look at this fire rate. Look at it. Look at the fire rate. Reload time is 1 second. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so much fun. But let's look at the last number. 10,290 impact. 12,862 impact. 7,717 impact, 5,000 impact, and 4,373 impact. Again, remember, even though the vacuum tube launcher is coming in at the bottom, it's got 3 hits. So boom, boom, boom. If you hit those 3 hits back to back to back, it will cause more damage, even though the impact is not going to stack, okay? It's not going to stack. Yes. Finally, let's look at the final thing. So let's look at, well, we have 2 more things to look at that I want to look at. Reload time on the bazooka is going to be 1 second. If we go ahead and change the, upgrade the reload speeds even more, it's going to be even faster. The regular reload speed on the bazooka is, what's the regular reload speed on the bazooka? The regular reload speed on the bazooka is 1.4. Wow. Wow, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait. So, reload speed is going to be 1 on the Dam Busters, 2.6 on the Jackal Launchers, 1.3 on the Noble Launchers, 1.9, and on the Vacuum Launchers, 2.3. And finally, the most important one is going to be the, well, not the most important one. They're all important, but another one is going to be durability. So you only get 15. You only get 15 with this bazooka. The Dam Buster, oh, it has the same durability of 15. Jackal Launcher 20, Noble Launcher 30, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, and the Vacuum Tube Launcher 45. So 45 shots down to 15 shots. Oh my goodness, I mean, I'm gonna be burning through these like crazy. So I'm gonna do one. We're gonna talk about one more thing here, and in the second part of this video, we're gonna go test these out. We're gonna test them out one by one. I don't want to make this video super long, but I want to kind of break these down. I know that I left out of the picture both the what was it, the Dragon one and the quad launcher, just because it would have been another, what, 280,000 experience. Way too much experience. I need to save my experience for other things. Plus, I don't really think I would use those weapons. I tried them before. I didn't really like them as much. It's, as Lois said, it's a matter of personal preference, to be honest. So we're going to go through all these. We're going to try them out one by one. And as I said, before I actually choose, eventually as time goes by, I will be working on each one of these as, on their perks, because of course I do want to change some slight things here. Like I said, I want to change a perk here on this one. On the Jackal Launcher, I'd like to change some perks. On the Bazooka, I'd like to raise all of these guys. I would like to raise all of their perks up to at least rare, except for the Noble Launcher. The Noble Launcher, believe it or not, is going to go epic. And the reason why it's going to go epic is because the Noble Launcher is, for me, my favorite weapon to clear out encampments. I actually even solo. I solo encampment missions with the Noble Launcher with my ninja. And in the future with another hero, it's going to be even better. But we'll talk about it in the future. But the very last thing I want to talk about is material. Now, For me, I am now in Canny Valley. I've been in Canny Valley for a very long time. And for those of you who wonder, I have a lot of Malachite ore saved up. When I was still in Plankerton, I had a ton of silver, so that's why all my launchers were at level 58. Now that I'm in Canny and I can get a lot of Malachite very fast and very easy, I'm going to exclusively be using my Malachite on my launchers. So see all this Malachite, it's gonna be burnt into my launchers. That's why I've been saving it. That's why I have it. That's why I've been saving these as well, these certain mechanical parts. The only other thing I haven't really looked at is what else do they require. So this one requires the parts. Yeah, look at them. Every single one's the same thing. Parts, black powder, and the Malachite. So that's all you need. That's all you need to be able to build these. If I were to take mine to Obsidian or Shadow Shard, I'm not even going to talk about that. But once I get into Twine Peaks, once I've been in Twine Peaks a little while, and once I am able to have a lot of Obsidian and Shadow Shard, then I'm going to decide what to do with these guys. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. In the next part, we are going to go and we're going to work a little bit on some of these perks. We're going to just modify a couple of these perks a little bit. Then we're going to take them into a mission, try them out, and see what happens. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. This has been Fortnite Save the World, going through the launches that I have, kind of talking to you guys about which ones I think are going to be best, why I think they're going to be best, and what I'm going to be doing with them. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a wonderful day. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.